So here we have the original image, just processed from the raw file, and you can see there's a lot of debris and cleanup that needs to be done. So that's usually the first thing that I would do before close cropping the subject. So I made a duplicate layer and cleaned that all up. They're a good way of making sure that everything is clean. Is you can put a curve layer on to see what's going on in the background. So we can make a new adjustment level layer, sorry, and really give a heavy curve, and you can see all this debris, muck, lines where the cove runs short, and then on my duplicate layer that I've cleaned up, you can see it's a lot better. It's a lot better. So we turn that curve off, we don't need that. So I'm not saying this is the way to do every image. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the worst, but it's the way I work for a lot of images. I was using this a lot before Photoshop come out with the selector mask, but this can even work better than that. You've got to try it for yourself and decide what you want to do. So the way I would do it, or the way I do it, is I look at my channels. You can see I've already done one here. This is my mask that I've used for the guide, but I'll show you how I got there. You look at your channels, see which one gives you the best black to white ratio, and in this case it's the blue one. So we'll duplicate that. I'm going to call it mask. Then we'll highlight that because that's the one we're going to work with. Now we're going to go back into image adjustments and curves, and we're going to click on our black pipette, and we're going to look for the darker areas and just click on it to bring it to black. Bring it to black. Now what we're trying to do here is get a separation between the blacks and the whites before they start to merge together. So we can try that, and we can okay that. So what I do then is I'll just go in with the brush roughly, and literally start making sure. I like to use a hard brush, so we can go around all of these areas and just make sure that the black is the black against the lighter area. Now when we go up here, you can just knock these little areas out here, and as you can see, it doesn't take that long. Some images you can get it almost right away, some you have to work on. So you just go around until you filled it all in, so you get a good black to white. Now, I'm not going to do all of this because you can see where I'm going with it. Yeah, literally. And the more you do it, the quicker you'll get. You'll be able to make these masks a lot quicker. Even in an area like this, where the background is a similar tone to the foreground, you can just come in and work those areas nicely. Just follow the line. like so. So as I say, I'm gonna carry on with that. Once we're happy with that, we would then go back into curves, go image adjustment curves. And what I tend to do is go on the black, click on the black to make sure it's a full black, go on the white, click on the white. Then you can come around here and kind of just enhance. Just click those out. When you're happy with that, any of this that you don't want, you can just go over with the white. So you're looking for you would end up with a totally black and white image, which is what I've got there. All I've done is just invert it. So that's the mask you're going to use. So we'll just drop that one out that I've just made, and we'll keep that one I made earlier. So now we've got our mask here. We've got our clean layer here. We would just select that. Load the selection. Click on the mask. And there's our outline. And from that you can soften it and cut it out. So for instance we go just select modify feather, say 0.5. Okay, cut and paste. And so we've got our main layer there, which you can see I've already got up here. So we just drop them down and pull the one up that I had before. So there's our isolated model. These are original images. Here I've put in a colour of blue. This layer here is just to get rid of that dark area in there, so I've just put that colour in and lightened it. So we've got a new colour on the background. We're just changing the colour on this one. I mean, obviously you could put a new background in if you want. It works with both ways. And then up here I've just got some adjustment layers, hue, saturation, colour balance, and levels, just to bring it closer. You know, closer to it being living in a blue background rather than the kind of off-white beigey colour. So if we zoom in, you can see we've kept all of the leg hair, all the detail, arm hair is in there, and his natural head hair is in there. Again, no retouching has been done on this guy, and that would be, I would do that afterwards on this top close crop layer that I've named. That's basically it. I mean, the good thing about it is if needs be, you can go into this color and you can change it to whatever the client or what you want. So we can go into hue and change it to all manner of colors, densities, saturations, you know, really go mad. And that is basically it. It's very easy. Once you've mastered it, you can really crack around them quickly and get a good mask on anything, albeit a person, a product, whatever. It's a great way of working. If you prefer another way, fine. The selector mask can work well. It can sometimes not be very good. It's another tool for cutting out or close cropping. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the future, so as I know Thanks again. Have a great day.